Hello, Jacksonites. A quick little video that I'm going to be doing before I do my Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster review. So, 5 years ago, I believe it was Monstrosities that started this whole big Kaiju Youtuber Tag meme, which actually did surprisingly take off quite a bit. And went on for quite a while, and eventually it seeped through the cracks to us smaller Kaiju YouTubers. Including myself. I have done this tag before, and it was back when I was still doing videos on my phone, and I had to resort to do only 7 or 8 minute long videos because my phone was just dying on me at the time. So that video has long since been deleted, and unfortunately the meme has long since kind of been dead, for lack of a better term. But it seems that it's arisen a little bit slightly. So I was tagged by Ryan from Kaiju Network to do this tag, and I saw the video and I answered all the and I listened to the questions, and I was like, these are good questions, but these are just there's too few. I think there's only 4 or 5 questions in the whole tag. At least in the one that Ryan tagged me in. In the original, I think there was at least 7 or 8 questions. So with me being the extra individual that I am, I've decided to add a whole bunch of questions to this. And those who I tag can choose to either answer these, or they can answer the 4 or 5 original questions that they were originally assigned to. But because I like to do longer videos, and I like to do a lot of questions, and I like to just have more bang for your buck with your, especially when it has to do with kaiju stuff. So I have 15 questions here in this new and improved Kaiju YouTuber tag. There will be some basic questions, and there will be some thinker questions here. Or at least I like to think that there are. Still, I want to cover all the bases of being a Kaiju fan, and I want to introduce some new blood and get some new conversation topics going, because there's some questions here that I think people don't really talk about very much. Hello, Zanafar Studios. Question number 1. What is your favorite Godzilla film? Of course, my favorite Godzilla film is still Godzilla Final Wars, with Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 being a very, very, very close second or third. Question number 2, what is your favorite Gamera film? My favorite Gamera film is still Gamera 2 Advent of Legion, with Gamera the Brave again being a very close second. Question number 3, what is your favorite Kong film? It's still Kong Skull Island. I think that movie is an unsung masterpiece. Question number 4, this is from the original tag. Are you excited for Godzilla vs. Kong? Yes, I am. I am very, very excited. My only request is Godzilla wins. That is my only request. That's the only thing that I eagerly anticipate figuring out. I really, really want Godzilla to win. I don't want to... If Kong wins, I will be very disappointed. Question number 5. This is also from the original tag. What is a kaiju film you've grown to love? There's quite a few over the years, but one that I just reviewed and I can give you off the top of my head is Mothra vs. Godzilla. In my previous review, I stated that for a long time, I just was not a fan of Mothra vs. Godzilla. I just thought it was an okay Godzilla movie for a very long time. But when I got older, I rewatched the film, and it just clicked with me. And ever since then, my appreciation and love for the movie has just grown and grown and grown. And now I do follow the usual camp of saying it's one of the best Godzilla movies ever made. What's a kaiju film that you think is terribly underrated? Frankenstein versus Baragon. That's the one that immediately comes to mind whenever I think of terribly underrated monster movies. Barring the fact that I do consider it to be one of my favorite monster movies, just in general, I really do feel like Frankenstein versus Baragon is one that most people just don't talk about. as much as I think that they should, because I really do think it's one of Ishiro Honda's best movies. And I think it's just one of my favorite monster movies. And there's just a lot more to it that most people don't give credit for, in my opinion. It's got a fantastic monster battle. It's got great special effects, an eerie, kind of creepy, doomy tone to it. Oh, well, at least Irene has good taste. Yeah, I really do believe that Frankenstein versus Baragon is terribly underrated, despite the fact that both of its endings are incredibly shitty. Question number 7. Which is your favorite era of kaiju? Well, all three, kind of four, have their strengths and weaknesses, but I just think overall the Showa era of kaiju is my favorite because it has the most material to work with. There's 15 Showa Godzilla movies for starters. There's 8 Showa Gamera movies. There's kind of 4 Kong movies if you count 33 and Son of Kong. And there's so much history and stories and just all these famous Godzilla people working on Godzilla movies and monster movies and all this. There's so much lore and all of this interesting stuff that you can research in Showa Godzilla. It's just so fascinating. And it's almost surpassing my love for the movies themselves, is hearing about the production stuff and the history stuff. It's really, really, really fascinating. So yeah, I'd probably say Showa is my favorite. Question number 8. This is also from the original tag. Are you excited for Godzilla Singular Point? I'm intrigued. I have seen the trailer for Godzilla Singular Point. As long as it's better than the Godzilla anime trilogy. Though from what I've seen from the trailer, it's already blowing that out of the water. And I do like that it's going to be a show instead of a movie or a series of movies, which I think the anime trilogy should have just been a show. Would have been a bad show still, but I think it still would have been better for it. It looks, yeah, I'm excited. It looks very interesting, and I like the monster redesigns. I like the animation style. Yeah, I'm excited. Question number 9. What is your favorite Godzilla fight? Oh, that's a tough question. I didn't even think about that when I wrote it. I really have to break that down. My favorite Showa Godzilla fight has probably got to be either the final fight in Godzilla versus Hedorah or the final fight in Godzilla versus Gigan, because it's just nonstop monster action. For the Heisei series, probably the final fight between Godzilla and Mechagodzilla 2. And for the Millennium series, probably the whole third act of Godzilla Final Wars, with every fight in Godzilla King of the Monsters being a close second. Oh, God. I love those. I love that. But I also love Kong's fight with the big skull crawler at the end of Kong Skull Island. That's pretty badass, too. And also Kong's fight with the 3 V-Rexes in Kong 05. Even though that wasn't part of the question, but I just want to throw that in there. Who is your favorite kaiju aside from Godzilla? Gamera kaiju, I'll probably have to say still Legion. In the Godzilla series overall, it's a tie between Gigan and Baragon. I think Baragon's pretty damn underrated. As far as Ultraman kaiju goes, probably, yeah, Z-Ton. I really like Z-Ton. Z-Ton and Golza. What is your favorite score from any kaiju film? Akira Fukube's music for Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. But also Bear McCreary's score for Godzilla King of the Monsters. Those are probably my 2 favorites. Question number 12. What are your 3 favorite unmade Godzilla concepts? Godzilla vs. Ghost Godzilla, which was supposed to be the intended finale to the Heisei Godzilla series, but instead we got shitty-ass Godzilla vs. Destroya. The original concept for Godzilla versus Gigan would have been a much more epic film. And um hmm. Fuck, I have to really think about that. Um King Kong versus Frankenstein would have been a pretty cool movie to see, so I'll throw that out there too. Question number 13. What future crossover events would you like to see in the kaiju genre? I didn't even think about that one when I wrote it down. Oh, fuck. At some point, I would like to see not a versus movie, but a team up event between Ultraman and Godzilla. Because everyone has been sure there's the story of G-Ross from the original Ultraman just being a recolored Godzilla suit. But I would like to see a legit team up Ultraman and Godzilla, either like a special or just make it even a movie. You could have a whole bunch of Godzilla kaiju teaming up with a bunch of Ultraman to take on a bunch of Ultra kaiju. I would like to see Godzilla and Pacific Rim. I think that would be an interesting team up. And I would like to finally see Godzilla versus Gamera and see Gamera get his clock cleaned, if I'm being honest. So yeah, there's three. There's three for you. Question number 14. What is your favorite piece of obscure kaiju media? This one isn't really obscure, but people don't really talk about it that much. The animated Godzilla series following the 1998 film, it has its fan base, sure, but I really think that show is a lot better than most people give it credit for. It definitely put, in the eyes of an angry Godzilla fanboy for just a moment, it did put the god back in Godzilla. I really think that's a great show, and a lot more people should check it out for what it is. It's a fun monster movie show, a fun monster show. So yeah, probably that. Just off the top of my head. And finally, the question number 15: What got you into the kaiju genre? The 1998 Godzilla movie. Speak of the devil. Yes, it's a terrible Godzilla movie. We all know this. It's a terrible adaptation of Godzilla. But just looking at it as a monster movie and just as an entertaining monster movie, yeah, it delivers exactly the goods. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's got great special effects, fun action scenes, a couple tense moments that kind of keep you on the edge of your seat. It's just a fun monster movie. But yes, it's a terrible Godzilla movie. So that'll do it. I just wanted to get this short video out before I do my Ghidorah three-headed monster review. I have maybe 25 minutes of the film left, so look forward to that in the next hour or so. Who do I tag? Trevor Thompson. Right off the bat, I tag Trevor Thompson in this. I tag Shawnee Boy to do this. He can do the original as well, but he can do this improved version of this tag. I gotta find his name. Joey Rye McGee, aka Daikaiju Spacezilla. I tag you in this. And I'll say Pierce from Cinematic Trash. You do this one as well. So yeah, I tag Pierce. Shawnee Boy, Trevor, and Joey. All 4 of you. I better see some videos. And that'll do it for this video. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And anybody else who wants to do this kind of tag to get this meme going again, go right ahead down in the comments below or make your own video about it. And send me links. And I will see you guys in the next video.